everybody, Pigpen the one and only. Welcome back to my campaign money farming tutorial part 2. This is for the C-Class tournament. We have chosen the Scion FRS as our car. I have already upgraded and installed all the parts necessary to win all the races for the C-Class tournament. I will go through right now and I'll show you each part so you know what to install. I started off with the best tires, then I went down, I installed the pipes and muffler, stage 1, header, stage 1, intake manifold, stage 1, we installed the piston, stage 1, transmission, stage 1, we installed the NOS kit, upgraded the bottle to stage 2, and the nitrous core to stage 2, and I installed both stage 1 and 2 for the weight reduction. Those are all the parts. That's everything. If you these are the numbers you should be shooting for: 2416.25 and 216.43 for power. That's your weight and your power. If you have different numbers than that, you know you've either installed something incorrectly or maybe you've missed a part. But if you're having trouble with the final boss, it's always okay to install a few extra parts as necessary. You won't be hurting a thing by adding a few parts. You might not get the most money out of the campaign, but it's only going to be a few $1,000s, if that. So if you're having trouble, feel free to install extra parts. So let's go. I'll show you. I've done the first few races of the C-Class, and this is the final race for the final boss. The release on this car is on the second light. You're going to want to launch, I believe it's like 4,800 RPMs, and I just shift somewhere in the perfect. It doesn't really matter. I do want to boost, so I'm going to turn these on, and we will get ready. Actually, let me collect. I have this. And I'll show you how to beat the final boss of the C-Class tournament. That's it, guys. That's how easy it is to beat the C-Class. So now, it's going to load the showroom. We are going to choose for the B-Class tournament, the Evo 8. At this point in time, this is where there is something new that's been added. And I believe they call it Pink's Forgiveness, where you lose a car. I think it has to be your first Pink's race. If you lose it, they will reimburse you. I've done it with the Evo 8, but the next class, the A-Class car, I have not gotten it to work. So I think this is the furthest that it works with. Basically what you do, and I'm not going to do it here, but you take your second account or your friend, you join them, and you race them for pinks, and basically you foul out or lose the race, and when you come back to the showroom, it will say Pink's Forgiveness, and it'll say that usually this car would cost you gems to replace, but this is a one-time deal. They'll give you your car back, and you don't have to use any gems or anything to register it, so you can use it for the campaign again. And if you do it with the Evo 8, I believe you will get, it's an extra $20,000, I believe. I think that's how much it sells back to the showroom for. So that's just a little something extra. So anyways, we're going to claim the Evo 8. I will do the upgrades and make sure they're all installed. And you make sure to join me back here for part 3 of my campaign money farming tutorial. Thanks for joining you. Thanks for joining me, rather. And I will see you right back here. Take care, guys.